Today it is Thursday, September the 7th, and the year is 2023. It's approximately 8:51 in the morning. I'm over here feeding the dogs their breakfast. We're outside. It's a beautiful day outside. It's nice outside today. And yes, it is nice outside, isn't it, Grayson? Grayson's over here eating his breakfast, supposed to be eating his breakfast. Why aren't you eating your breakfast? Why are you letting Ginger eat all the food up? You better go over there and eat. Where is Ginger? Ginger! Ginger, she was running around. I bet your ass and ran up them damn stairs somewhere. Oh, there she is. No, that's him. Ginger! Anyway, today is Thursday, September 7th. There's Ginger. The year is 2023. Yesterday I had a colonoscopy. So for the past few days, I was prepping for that damn colonoscopy, y'all. You know, that was my third colonoscopy. And the prep, I always forget about that fucking prep. And I started my prep a little late. Lord have mercy. I don't even know how to describe it. That prep was a doozy. Then you have to drink this horrible tasting liquid with all this water. 2 containers of it. And then it makes you run to the bathroom 1,000 times. I didn't get any sleep that night before. I was up all night running to the toilet, all that back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then when I did fall asleep a little bit, I woke up like, oh no, it was a disaster. I'll just say that. I was a little nervous because my doctor I had postponed that colonoscopy for a whole year, y'all. I did because I was so busy working on this house and all this stuff. And finally my doctor called me and she said, listen, we have to do this colonoscopy because you're way past due. And I would admit, I am 53 years of age. So they're recommending that you start doing colonoscopies at 40 now. Or I can't remember. But anyway, this was my third colonoscopy, and I have not really been as up to date with them as I would like. But everything was fine. They went in, they did find a pull-up, and they cut that out. They got rid of that, found one. Everything else is fine. Everything else was great. They didn't have any other issues. They said they did well, you know, of course they put you to sleep, and then I had a procedure done at Piedmont Hospital. So they put you to sleep, and then you wake up. And I don't even remember much of anything other than them starting the oxygen on, putting a little oxygen thing around my nose. And then after that, I woke up and they said it was done. I was like, okay, good, I got here. But I had drugged my feet for a whole year. My doctor had finally, was like, you need to get this done because we need to make sure everything's fine. Especially because she was concerned about, I was telling her about the belching and hiccups that I have occasionally. I've seen it in my videos. So it's just something I have to deal with. I mean, nothing I can do about it. It doesn't happen all the time. Like today, I'm not belching or hiccuping. Because I went damn 48 hours without no damn food practically. So, well, about 24 hours without food, a little bit. But anyway, amazingly, when I got in there to have the procedure done, my blood pressure was normal. They said it was 120 over whatever. They said it was textbook normal. Y'all, I take my blood pressure medicine religiously. I take it at nighttime and I go to bed. I've been down that path before where I didn't take my blood pressure medicine because either I forgot about it or I just didn't want to take it. I wanted to try some natural herbal remedy I saw on Facebook. It was apple cider vinegar and something else, some peel, some type of black something. I don't know, black walnuts. I don't remember. My blood pressure was sky high because of that, and so, hold on, my blood pressure was sky high, and but now my blood pressure was normal, and so I was amazed that, people talk all this nonsense because I use anabolic steroids. I use testosterone. And they say it raises your blood pressure. As long as my blood pressure, I've always had blood pressure problems since I was a teenager. As long as I take my medication, my blood pressure is fine. Like I said yesterday, it was perfect. They said it was textbook. They checked it several times throughout the procedure. They said the whole time my blood pressure was normal. It was where it needs to be. I was like, finally, yay, because I take my medications. When I don't take the medications, we have a problem. But I take my blood pressure medication. And that's the only really health problem I have, really, is my blood pressure medicine. And one of the reasons why I take testosterone is because my testosterone levels were relatively low in my early 30s, like most black men. So, But anyway, guys, y'all gotta take care of your health. I have clients and associates who haven't been to a doctor in over 20-something odd years. And when I talk to these idiots, they really do. Some of you all feel as if going to a doctor is some type of sin or something bad going on. You don't want to wait until something bad happens before you go and take care of your health and go to your doctor. Like, the reason why I'm doing the colonoscopy is so they can go in there and look around, make sure I don't have colon cancer, which kills a lot of black men. And that's what they said. They want black men to start. I think, if I'm correct, I read something for colonoscopy for black men as young as 35 years of age. Hold on, let me see something. I'm pretty sure it was as young as 30. Okay, start getting screenings at age 45 if you're African American. Call to schedule a colonoscopy. So if you're 45 years of age, but if you're using, if two other things, if you know you have a health issue, if you're using steroids and you started using steroids in your early 30s like I did, you might not want to wait to 45 years of age. I started getting colonoscopies in my late 30s, early 40s. I was about 40 years of age. But they want black men to start, they want you to start at age 45 because of the higher incidence of disease and death of colon cancer. Go get it. And you're supposed to do it every 2 to 3 years. So here it says, but I know I read something recently where it said they wanted black men to start as young as 35 years of age. And I was trying to figure out where I read that. I can't really find it now. Especially if you have a family history of colon cancer. If you have a family history, uncles, aunts, or other family members who died of colon cancer, you might want to start your colonoscopy much earlier. Your insurance pays for it if you have insurance. But anyway, but the prep is the doozy. Yeah, it's a bitch. Once you get the prep done and get in there. But it's quiet out here today. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. This neighborhood is so quiet out here. It's just amazing. I see children getting off the school bus in the mornings. There are kids that live on my street, but I never see them riding bikes. I never see them running up and down the street. I never see them playing basketball. I never see them I never see them doing any of the activities that we did as a kid. So it's always amazing when I come out here and it's so quiet. And then on the weekends, it's still quiet. There are no kids running around. No. What do these kids do these days? I'm like, y'all don't ride your bikes up and down the streets? Seriously, I don't see anybody riding a bike. I don't see anybody out playing in the front yards or like we played as children. I don't see any of those type of activities. All the kids couch potatoes now in the house. If I had children, they'd be outside playing, riding bikes. I'd be out there supervising, riding this bike up and down the street. Get your fat ass up here. The reason I brought that up is I saw the school bus when I was coming in yesterday from the colonoscopy. I got back here. A friend of mine took me over there. And the school, I saw some kids getting off the school, but they were hefty. I was thinking, what in the world? I saw them fat kids get off that school bus. I said, there's no wonder I don't see no kids running around because they're sitting up in the damn house. They're sitting up in the damn house. So, coffee. You guys need to learn to take care of your health. There's not nothing wrong with going to get a... And I have some people I know that at my age who've never had a colonoscopy. I was talking to some... one of my clients called me yesterday, and I think he's like 56, 57 or something like that. And I was telling him I had a colonoscopy. He said, I've never had one. I was like, you've never had a colonoscopy? No, ever? And he's another one of the people. So I'm never sick. So I don't... Okay, when you get... This is why black folks died. Because y'all wait until you get sick, and then you go to the doctor. No, this is to make sure that you... This is screening you to make sure that you don't have an issue going on, because when you get sick, it might be too late. I have had friends who died from colon cancer, and I also had friends who died from anal cancer. Both those cancers can be mitigated and resolved if you catch it early enough through detection and exams. Colonoscopy, go get checked out. I mean, what is so wrong with you guys? And when I talk to people, they act like I'm talking French to them because they're like, well, I've never heard of this before, and I never this, and I never that. I'm like, guys, yeah, please take care of your health. You only got one life. You got to go to the doctors. You got to go get your exams. You got to go get your health examined. You have to go get your blood pressure checked. You have to go get, there's so much stuff that you have to do that you must do. And many of these people have health insurance and you never do. What's the purpose of paying for all this health insurance all these years and you never use it? You don't go to your dental exams. You don't go to this. You go to the doctor. What is the purpose of this? And y'all know a lot of folks who have health insurance who don't do anything. And until they have a serious health issue that could have been avoided by going in to get checked and having exams like a colonoscopy. And there's other stuff that you need to do too. But anyway, as we know, COVID's back running around. So when we go into the doctor, when I went in there yesterday, they give you a mask and you have to wear these masks and stuff. But seriously, I know a few friends of mine in the past few months, past few weeks who have been hospitalized. Associates might have been hospitalized. One particular friend of mine, his wife got sick with COVID, and this woman was exercising. She has Instagram, Facebook. She's always exercising and in good shape. And come here, Ginger. Just tried to jump in here. Oh, she got hit twice. My head got hit twice. Ginger spent the night with me last night. I slept in the bed and I was quiet as a mouse. But the problem is, every time I go to use the bathroom, Ginger jumps out the bed. So I said, because I'm going to pee, she's sniffing around trying to pee. So I said, I had to take her out. So finally I said, nah, I got to put you back in your cage, honey, because when I take my blood pressure medicines, I tend to pee all night long, which means I'm walking the floor. And but yeah, a friend of mine, his wife, she ended up in the hospital on a ventilator. And I'm not sure what the circumstances were leading up to that. I know she was in very good, extremely good health. And I've been looking at his Instagram page, and they have not did any updates or postings. And I'm going to say, honestly, man, is everything okay? But I've learned every time you do that, you just have to wait for people to but I have a friend who had a blood clot more than 2 years ago. He was only 33, 34 years of age. Maybe 34 now. He's 34. He had a blood clot 2 years ago. And it paralyzed his left side, his left leg, left arm. And 2 years later, he's still in therapy this was COVID related. He's still in therapy, still trying to deal with getting back to normal. 2 years later, all this therapy, he's even hired trainers and just a lot of stuff that he's going through. And when I asked him a few days ago how he was doing, he said that he still didn't have any movement in his left arm or left leg. He's still having issues. Brian's a very handsome, attractive guy who, just a beautiful person, beautiful soul. And the interesting part, his girlfriend has stuck with him throughout this the whole time. And now I'm talking about getting married. She's been with him the whole time through these past 2 years. It's just amazing. I need to give him a call because I spoke to him. I was going to ask him something. Because I want to go up to Chicago to come visit now that the weather's starting to get a little bit cooler, y'all. Today is a beautiful day. It's supposed to be nice. Yesterday was almost 100 degrees here in Atlanta. We only got a few more weeks before summer is over. So prayerfully, the weather will cool down. It was a hot as damn summer. And as you all know, the leaves are starting to fall again. So I got to blow the leaves off the driveway. It's hard to believe this, but I'm going on almost 2 years in this house in March. So this will be the second Christmas here. I already ordered some Christmas decorations. I think I'm going to be here this Christmas. I think we ordered some Christmas decorations for the house. There's a company that's going to come out and decorate the house That's how one of them paid for that. They're gonna decorate the exterior of the house with these lights and stuff. I think it would look beautiful over here. I wanted to do it last year, but I tried to do it too late. So this year I signed up a little early, and they're gonna come out and put these lights and decorations and stuff up. So we'll see. Take care of your health, y'all. You only got one body. If you have not had a colonoscopy and you are 40-something years of age, you are a man or woman, and you are black, look at your skin, look in the mirror, especially if you are a black man. We are known to have colon cancer. It will kill you if you don't catch it. Go and get checked. Make an appointment to have the colonoscopy. It took me 2 months to get this particular procedure done because they were 2 months when I made the initial appointment. This is what I had available. And I almost canceled it because I was just like, damn, I got so much shit I need to do. And I thought about it. I said, let me get my ass and get this shit on over with. I'm glad I went and did it. Thank you, my little friend that took me down there and spent the whole day with me. I'm very grateful. You know, he took off to help me get that done. We spent the whole day together practically. And I'm very grateful for him for that. Sometimes, you know, it's hard when you go to have a colonoscopy, somebody has to take you there. And look, they got a rule now. They ain't playing with y'all no more. They want to know they want the person who brings you to the colonoscopy to be there with you the whole time during the procedure. And it cannot be an Uber driver. Here's the funny part. I've had a couple of things done over the past few years, and the first thing they tell you is it cannot be an Uber driver. Uber cannot bring you and pick you up. And I'm thinking, well, who in the right mind would go and have a medical procedure done, and have an Uber, a complete stranger, or Uber driver pick you up and drop you off? That's kind of foolish, in my opinion. But I don't know, people crazy to that. But they make sure to tell you, you can't use Uber or Lyft or anything else. You bring this person, needs to come down here, drop you, hang out, stay here, and take you home. And so they always ask you to get this person here, they have to stay. I remember a few years back I had some wisdom teeth removed, and I had the same thing. They wanted to, the person has to be there with you and stay with you throughout the whole procedure and then take you home. They don't want, why, I'm not exactly sure you have to, but they're being very strict about this these days, that the person, they want them to stay there while you're, and I wasn't there for I don't remember how long I was there. I can't even tell you. I got there about 10 o'clock and 9 o'clock, 10. I got there at 10. My procedure was 11. I don't even know what time we rolled up out of here. They put me in the wheelchair and threw me in that car after it was done. I don't remember much, nothing. Truthfully, I really don't. I do know they gave me that same propanol stuff that Michael Jackson was sleeping on. I do remember that. I don't remember much of anything else after that. Wow, that's just like yesterday was just, what did we do? We did go get something to eat after we left there, but I don't remember anything that happened at the doctor's office. I was out. That's whatever they gave me to put me under, it worked, because I don't remember anything. And I didn't feel any pain or discomfort. Felt fine. Go get checked. Go get your colonoscopies. It's y'all, every time I talk to somebody about this colonoscopy, they just like, that's why I'm doing this video, because they're like, I've never had one. I'm like, you never had a colonoscopy? I mean, come on, y'all. We've got to take care of our health. If you are a black person living in America, y'all always screaming about the healthcare system being so bad, but you want to be proactive and do things like take your blood pressure medicine, or go get a colonoscopy, or go get health checkups. Come on, we got to participate too. I mean, you got to participate in this process. They're not going to kick down your door and drag you off to go get a colonoscopy. It's something that you have to participate in on your own. I'm trying to think. There was something else I was supposed to do. Oh, that sleep study. Lord, I got to do that damn thing next. Because I snore at nighttime, and I'm trying to, that's the next thing I was supposed to do, is get that sleep study done. That CPAP machine, but I don't want the CPAP. I want that new thing that they put in you so you can just hit it and go to sleep. I need to stop you from snoring. I like it. We'll see. But anyway, today is Thursday, it's September the 7th. The year is 2023. And I am about to go in here and make me some breakfast. I didn't have no breakfast yesterday or coffee yesterday. So I'm delicious, enjoy this delicious coffee. Go get your health checked, y'all. Go do your colonoscopies. Do the things to take care of. You only got one life. And y'all have got to start taking care of your health. Anyway, let me take this call. I'm out of here today. It's Thursday, September 7th, year 2023, and I'm out. Enjoy the rest of this beautiful Thursday.